Howdy folks, how y'all doing? Cub here and welcome back to our Survival Island / Sky Factory 2 Let's Play Adventure. I almost forgot the name. Check this guy out. Yep, we're kind of maintaining power. It fluctuates a lot throughout the day, and I think that what we need to do is upgrade these solar panels. In fact, had something in my mouth. I think it might have been a peanut stuck in my teeth. Before we even get started, there's a lot of upgrading we need to do. Now, someone pointed out that these guys here are more multi-block structures, and you're right. If I wanted more storage, I could definitely stack them all together, but I don't want more storage. I want more output. And also, I want another solar panel, but an upgraded one. Actually, I want these. These look legit, man. Look at that. Good grief, they generate so much energy. But this right here is all we need for our operations outside, so I want to get that up and going. This up here, I think I've shut this down, haven't I? Or is it still has a solar panel? Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Is this actually a solar panel too? Ooh. So, I mean, if we're not that into the whole carrot creation thing, we could go ahead and nab that guy. We might have to do that in a bit, but first, let's upgrade this bad boy here, the capacitor bank. We tried doing this like an episode, maybe 2 episodes ago, and remember we went to the nether and bad things happened. Boom, this is what we're gonna need here. It's gonna need some electrical steel or some vibrant alloy. Either way, I don't really care. We'll probably have, like, access to either. Do I want to do a vibrant capacitor? Do I want to do just like a standard capacitor bank? A basic capacitor is what we got right here, and that was halfway decent. This guy here, though, this is a pretty decent upgrade. I mean, it's not the biggest and the baddest, but electrical steel, block of redstone, it's not that expensive either. But no, you know what? No. YOLO. We're going to need how many pieces of vibrant alloy? We're going to need 9, so probably 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 vibrant alloy. So 10 energetic alloy and 10 ender pearls. How are we doing on our ender pearls? 4. Okay, well that's not quite 10. And that is kind of going to stand in our way a bit. Ender lily seeds. Maybe we should go plant those? What do those even do? Do they, like, grow ender? If that's what they do, that might be worth it. Let's definitely go give that a try. I don't actually know what an ender lily seed does. I guess we're gonna find out when they're done growing, though. Let's go ahead and throw them in here. I don't think anything's being grown in the northwest portion. We'll grow them over there. Unless, of course... Ah, yeah, right there. Northwest. Ender lily seeds. I really want to find out what these do. I've never... I'm sure in the original Sky Factory I figured it out. Like, I'm sure someone commented it, and I gave it a try. I didn't mean to do that at all. But I want to find out what they do here. So we've got our hype, can of hype, bacon hype, ultimate bacon hype. Is this going to speed up this process? It oughta. I think that this can pretty much works on everything. In fact, I think that the can, the only thing it does... Yeah, it shows us growth percentage. It doesn't do that for these, though. Darn it. I think the only thing the can does is it speeds up the ticks within this area. Like, I don't know about how things technically work. Apparently it doesn't work on these, though, because nothing has happened. I've never stood here this long and had nothing happen. Come on, ender lilies. Come on, guys. Is the light level not enough? It says maybe we need a higher light level? 11, 12, 12, 13. I don't know what that means. Are they supposed to be grown in the dark, maybe? Ooh. I didn't even think about that. We could go put one underground. I'm just glancing over the 28 days? It's gonna take 28 days for these things to grow. What? Well, I mean, this one's at 14%. I don't know if this is actually having any effect on it, though. I mean, knowing now that it takes so long, it might be worth just standing here and just waiting and seeing, like, 14 Minecraft days. I don't know how much this speeds it up any. We're at 14%, though. What the heck? I'm just gonna stand here and we're gonna see how long this takes. This is ridiculous. Okay, is there another way to grow enders? Let's see if there's another. Maybe we can even make them. That would be nice. Ender pearls. Ender pearl powder from Ender IO will create an ender pearl. Essence of Enderman from magical crops. That could be nice. Does that mean that there is, in fact, an Enderman seed, though? Let's see. Do you see the seed? Let's actually... We might be better off typing in seed and then just kind of going for... Oh, good grief. What color would it be? Slime seed... Creeper seed. Should I just type in ender? Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Maybe if we type in ender seed. No, that's not going to work either. Just delicately stare at this page. Carefully. Studying every last little... Oh, come on. There's got to be... Ah! Enderman seeds. Of course. We're going to have Imperio Essence... which is going to be the next level strong infusion stone, which is going to require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the, I guess, glowstones, what we got going here. And that's going to take a while, unless there's already some in here I haven't seen lately. No, there's not. How many do we have on the inside? I think I used all of it I had on the inside for this. So we got 2. I don't know. We'll just leave this to do its thing. Maybe we tried to bite off more than we can chew right now. Maybe Capacitor is just not in the bank for us right now. Maybe we're just gonna have to hold out on that one. Because, let's face it, 10 of these? 10 of these? That's a lot. And considering we just don't have the Ender Pearls, I mean, unless we have some... Yeah, I didn't think so. We don't have any Vibrant Alloy. We have a couple of Vibrant Alloy nuggets. We just don't have the raw material to create that. And no doubt, we'll definitely be there eventually. Look, we got the 3 of these. Let's see, 3, and then we have... How many out here? 2 more? That's 3, 4, 5. So we're pretty close to being able to get the Ender Pearl plants, and we'll plant those. And of course, in time, that will lead to us having the natural, just bare resources. Oh, hold on. Wait, where did I see those? 3... Is this Essence of Glowstone? 6. Oh, we're not that far away, actually. Come on, little guys. I don't need all 3 of you. Okay, yep, there's 1. Okay, we just need 1 more after that. Come on, one of you 2. Who's gonna win the race? Done. Ah, we have a winner. Harvest it, dadgummit. Thank you. So now we can take these in here and create our next level infusion stone. I think it was an Imperio or an Imperio. Grab the 8 of these. We're gonna need the regular, so we got a weak regular. This will give us probably... I don't know what it's gonna be called. Let's find out. Strong infusion stone. Excellent. And then, in order to build the next thing... How do I get back to it? So... Ender Pearl, Essence of Enderman is going to be grown from seeds. We're going to need to make the next level seeds. So we can actually just look over at this guy, hit U for uses. Yeah, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 Crucio Essence to create a single Imperio Essence. Essences, we don't really have a whole lot of. And in fact, we're running low on essences entirely. Now wait a minute, does this not give us essence when it harvests? Well, that could be a bit of a downer, if that doesn't give us the, because normally it drops like 1 or 2 essence when it gets harvested, but now it's not. What do we have down here? We got 7. Nowhere near enough, but what do we have inside of this uncommon loot bag? Perhaps the key to string. Just string, that's all we have in there, string. So, oh, there we go. Wow, a lot of things just died in there. Okay, well we got 12 of these. That's not really a whole lot to do, like anything. Surround that with the weak infusion stone will give us 6 of these. Which means we can do 1 more of these. Which means we can finally create, wait for it guys, this is the exciting part, 1! We're gonna need 3 more. So I guess we're just gonna have to be chill. And are those cows moving around outside? Wow, what are all the cows doing over there? Guys! Where'd you get a hat? Why do you have a hat? Why are y'all all out here by the seeds? Get out of the farm. Get out of the farm. Good grief. Some cows, man. You never know what they're gonna do. Fortunately, this is churning out stuff at a fairly reasonable rate. So if we're just chill, who knows? Maybe even by the end of the episode we'll have enough to, who are you? Who are you? Fluid Cow? Do you not have a name? This guy doesn't even have a name. Well, if he doesn't have a name, surely, Mufasa won't miss him if we, take him. Why are we getting Enemy Slayer? What do you mean Enemy Slayer? Was he a bad guy? He might have been a bad guy. That's scary. So are some of the cows on our side and others aren't? Maybe the ones with names are trustworthy, and the ones without names... None of them have names. Okay, no, yeah, there's Cowley. Cowley's got a name. You, imposter, die! Cowley, is it just you and me out here now? What happened to the others? Junior's still inside. Did they all come downstairs? Because there's a lot downstairs at one point. Hello? Cow friends? I hope they didn't fall down there to their dooms. Looks like it's me, Cowley, and Junior now. I wonder what happened to the rest of them. It's a mystery, Junior. It is a mystery. It's time for bed, though. Feeling a bit tired. After a long day of doing, actually, pretty much nothing. While we're waiting, I guess we could go ahead and build that next lever? We can build that there next lever, Solar panel. Can't we? We could do that. Yes, we can. Okay, so we're going to need 4 solar panel 2s. I know where we can get the 4th one. It's upstairs. We're going to need some photovoltaic cells, which are going to be some glass, some lapis, and some mirrors, which is just glass and iron. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of glass. That's what I'm getting from this, is we're going to need a whole lot of glass. So glass is going to be in short supply. Well, we're going to need some sand then. We're going to need a whole lot of sand. Sand? None. Okay, well, not that big a deal. Just get some stone, and we'll make some sand. Get in there. This will make gravel, and then we'll come back and we'll switch it out for sand here in a bit. What else are we going to need? Some iron, I saw, of course, and some lapis. So we've got iron up here. Got lots of iron, actually. Do we have any just bars? Doesn't look like we have any just bars of iron. Unless they're just staring right at it, but got plenty right here. There we go, 18 of those. Lapis, probably some redstone. Where's the lapis? Got lots of lapis. Lapis, okay, I think that's everything we need for those components. And then we're gonna need some iron, some tin, some more glass. So, we'll grab our tin. Silver, we got 2 different types of tin. Grab that tin. And then we'll need to make a hardened energy cell, which is going to be a Invar, 4 Invar, or actually we could just use copper and a hardened energy cell to create... Wait, what? So this is a cell frame, and then we're going to have a cell. So we're going to need copper, electrum, and redstone. Copper, we've got... Electrum? Have we made any lately? We have aluminum. We've got 1 electrum ingot. We're going to have to make another one. How do you make electrum? How come I can't just remember... It's really basic stuff. I think it's gold and silver, isn't it? Yeah, it's pulverized gold and pulverized silver. I don't think I have any of that. So we're gonna have to go pulverize some gold and pulverize some silver. Pulverize it, I say. Pulverize that while you're at it. Thank you. And then we'll go ahead and cook those 2 up. Oh, we do have some glass right there. That's good. We're gonna need some more though. So let's take out of here. Let's take the gravel out of here. We'll put it down there. And we'll start getting sand. Same for these 2. There we go. That'll start giving us some glass. And we'll put the rest of the cobble back up in here so it can keep doing its thing. All right, we've got our electrum. We'll bring it over here and we'll combine that with our redstone. Wait a minute. Didn't I say we already had... Hold the phone. We only needed 1 of these in the first place and we had 1 in that chest over there. That's a bit embarrassing, but to be honest, at this point, I'm kind of used to doing embarrassing things, so it doesn't bother me so much. Block of redstone. Surrounded with glass. And what else did it require? Lead ingots on the corners. There we go. So that'll give us our leadstone energy cell frame. That's 1 more thing down, and then we need to surround that with copper and this bad boy. Good job. We've got our leadstone energy cell. And then we need to build this guy. So copper gear is, or tin gear is iron surrounded by tin. Then we surround that with more tin. And what do we top it off with? Glass. There we go. We've got that down. Now we just got to get these cells, and what are we waiting on? Just more glass, I suppose? How are we doing? Throw that in there, and I'm going to go around and gather up all of our solar panels. So each of these individually, I can't remember how much they output, but we're going to be getting more, so that's always good. Ah, carrot machine, sweet dear carrot machine. Thank you so much for producing carrots. You produced fine carrots for us over the past few episodes. You're not really needed. You were kind of built by accident anyway. So thank you for your service, and we'll be taking all of your power now. So we're gonna need what, 3 of these, and that's gonna require, oh good grief. So 3, 9. We're gonna need 9 mirrors. We definitely don't have what we need for that just yet, but we will. Oh right, you get 2. Okay. Boom. Got our mirrors. And then next step is to add our glass and our lapis. Look like that. And we're going to get 1 more piece of glass here. It's all we need. What is that? Concrete? What have I done? What mistakes did I make? Oh, did I put gravel in there? I think gravel gives you concrete, doesn't it? I think I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, we've got concrete now. I'm not sure if we're ever going to do anything with that. 2, 3 of these. Get all of our lapis back out. And then, from memory, I present to you... Solar panel 3 with a capacity of 850,000 what is it, RF? It generates 64 and transfers 512. That's a pretty good deal. I think that that's gonna do us just fine. And in fact, that amount of storage, assuming this thing doesn't suck up all that energy, that amount of storage, it doesn't even need its own, like... just gotta be patient. It'll start sucking up that power. The sun is behind a tree right there, so maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Maybe we should cut down that tree and find out. And get rid of the leaves. Look at that. You're getting nice, bright sunlight fed right to you. How you doing? You are filling up. Oh, this is great. And hopefully the internal battery on here and the buffer in here, should it get full, and I'm not sure if it will, but should it will hold this thing over through the night in case we ever forget to sleep and it starts to go dead. How are we doing inside here, though? Another essence of glowstone. Don't really need that. What we really need is some more basic essence, which this guy down here should be farming for us. 7! And a couple of loot bags. Maybe they'll have something useful in them? Actually, what I really want... Hey! An ender pearl! Is actually what I really wanted. Another Aurelian face. I'm not sure why I keep getting so many of those. Don't get me wrong, Aurelian's great and everything, it's just, you can only... why? Why is there so many Aurelian faces on this island? I don't understand it. We'll melt that down. We've got lots of iron inside of there. We're gonna put this Aurelian face with the others. I might need to make a barrel for Aurelian faces at this point, because it's just getting so out of hand. Alright, I've cleaned out my inventory a bit. Don't ask about this. You don't want to know. There's been weird stuff going on out there, buddy. Don't be upset with me. I did what I thought I had to do. We might eat that. We might not be able to eat that in front of Junior. It would make me feel a little bit awkward. Let's take a nap until the morning sun is risen. And now we have to decide what we're gonna... Well, what is that on my monitor? Is that a dead pixel? No, it's like a little green fleck of something. I just saw this bright green fleck. I was like, is that... No! No, please, no! It wasn't. We're all good, though. 3 more Manicio and an uncommon loot bag, inside of which we find... Oh, diamonds! Empty maps, more Ender Lily seeds, which... I don't know, guys. I'm kind of over that whole thing, that whole Ender Lily situation. So we've got... I think we're facing north right now, so this would go... northwest. I think is where we put these. Alright, so they're kind of growing now on top of the glowstone. Oh well. I think glowstone was southwest, though. I'm not sure what the barrier line is. Unbearably slow. If we could get all 4 of those to grow, though, we'd be almost where we need to be. I mean, I gotta stay busy, and no matter what, we're going to need some more of this, this energetic alloy. So I might as well make some more of that. I think probably 10 of them will do. 10 glowstone, 10 redstone, 10 gold. I mean, we're pretty much covered on all of those fronts, aren't we? 10 glowstone and 10 redstone. Yeah, we've got this covered. We'll go ahead and chunk those, not in the sag mill, but in the alloy. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot hey, Junior, you see nothing. Don't worry about it, bro. Nothing going on over here. God, he's giving me the 3rd degree. I think he blames it on me. Dude, calm down, bro. Calm down. It's all chill. All chill. I think this is actually enough to create sort of one more... Oh, good grief. It's going to take us so long. At this rate, it's going to take us forever to do this. Like, this will give us 3 more of these. And if we combine that with... okay, we're 1 step closer. We are 1 tiny step closer to... No, we're not. No, we're not. We actually have to use the regular. Oh, jeez. We have to have 4 of these in order to get 1 of the... Oh, alrighty, guys, we've got 1 more. I am all for making small upgrades as time permits, and as time permits, we can make the next level capacitor. We can't make the big bad one, but we can make the next level. We've got the energetic alloy we need here. What else do we need for this sucker? Some electrical steel? We've got some of that. I know, well, we have aluminum. That's not electrical steel. Iron, silver. What happened to the... I know we had electrical steel. Steel? Apparently, we have dark steel. Electrical steel nuggets. Well, maybe we don't have them. Maybe that was in my imagination. What was the other recipe for this? There was 2 recipes, wasn't there? Capacitor bank. The other option was 2 basic capacitors. Oh, jeez, no. Let's not do that. What goes into electrical steel? It's just like, what, steel, some... Oh, we could do that. We could totally do that. That, iron, some, oh man, we're running out of... Where's the pulverized coal? Right there. Just boom, boom, boom. And we don't need so many. We only need 4, right? Yeah. We'll do that. We're gonna need a block of redstone. So, let's grab some more redstone. And create a block. We are really burning through that redstone, too. We're gonna run out eventually. Need to keep all of our different levels of sifting up and running. So we'll put some sand back in there. Nope, sand goes up here. And we'll put this in here to get more sand. Take that piece of dust out. We'll throw it up here. Oh, we got 4 redstone in there. Yeah, okay, and we'll put the gravel down here. There we go. Keep getting some objects. How are we doing on power? Ain't no thing. Got our 4 electrical steel. Next up, we're going to need to build... Oh, my elbow! Just all of a sudden started hurting. Oh, we're going to need... Our energetic alloy for this is... Yeah, okay, so... Pulverized coal, basic capacitors is gold, redstone... Okay, we've got that as well up in here. Just grab all the copper. Grab some more gold. And... Let's do this thing. We're going to need 8 of these. Good grief, 8. That's a lot. Let's create some more of this. Okay, 32 I think is all we're gonna need for that. Yeah, look at that, 8. Good work there. Then we'll need to surround all that with the... Do I already have everything? No, we gotta upgrade them. Right, these, like so. 4 of those, and now we have everything we need to build the capacitor bank version 2. Basic capacitor bank, you have actually served us very well. And you've been a good machine, but now we're moving on to the next big thing. Boom! Did I just put down the same machine? What the heck? How come I have a... Oh, a capacitor bank. Right. Basic capacitor bank, you've served us well, but now we're moving on to the next big thing. Boom! Capacitor bank. We're gonna leave all sides just standard so that they'll do input and output. And, yeah, I think that's how it works, right? If they're all... Yeah, they should all input and output now, except for the sides that are blue, which are clearly input. If it says none, I think that means it'll do both. It's still filling up. It's gonna take a while. I mean, this thing will output a whole lot. 5,000 is the max input and output. So, 5 times what we could do with this guy. Could we combine these two? Like, I know they're multi-block, but can you combine 2 different kinds? No. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's actually go do something useful with this guy. So, we like I said earlier, we're gonna want some sort of capacitor bank over here. For the farming Oh, it doesn't need one. This is ridiculous. I don't even need to leave this here. What am I supposed to do with this thing now? What am I supposed to do with like a whole extra one? I could go power the carrot farm for eternity. I could set it up as like a backup. What the heck? I like carrots. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a thing, I guess. Maybe I'll add another solar panel to it later. This is going to be an unbearably slow process. This Minicio thing... Ugh. And this thing should pick up Minicio when it breaks full-grown seeds. I picked up Minicio when I broke full-grown seeds. Why is this thing not doing it? If you know, sound off in the comments. If you know if there's like a setting I can toggle onto here to where it keeps it no seeds. I don't know what to do with you right now. Junior, do you know where all your, like, cow brethren went? Not a big talker, are you? Alright. Well, I think that will probably be enough for right now. I guess we'll call it. Thank you folks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Be sure to join the queue. Join the crew! Bye!